Jovin, you so dumb. Hey friends, welcome to another edition of What's the Word. I know I didn't post nothing last week. I just didn't feel like it, to be honest. And I know like the setting's different this week, and that's because I didn't feel like setting the bar. So yeah, we're gonna have to make it work. Yeah, so we're going into our second journal, the second chapter of our poetry life. If you're new to What's the Word, it's just me reading over like old poems from like way back when poetry used to be like. It still is, but I don't know. I don't write anymore. I don't know. Let me stop blabbering though. This is our second journal. The poems are from high school, but this journal was created in college. I printed out all my poems from high school and I put them on this nice little fancy paper. So that's what we'll be reading. We'll probably read it for you and then like work from this journal until we make it into like my phone. My phone's notes section has like the more updated poems. Okay. So let's get straight into it. Our first poem, I think I gave it names later on. I'm not one to like name my poems. Knowing me, I probably have a name for it in my notes section. This one, I'm not gonna hold you, took me about 20 something minutes to write because I was on my way to a track meet. And like that, literally it just came to my head. And it was one of those, like, it came to my head, so I had to write it down. I only had my phone, and I literally just started going as the verses started coming in my head. That's why I stopped writing poetry. Because once I like start, then they'll like verses will just start popping in my head while I'm doing absolutely nothing, and it's cool when you don't got a lot on your brain. But when you got a lot on your head, like the last thing you need is verses popping in your head just at random. So, that was just a little ramble. But let's get straight into the poem. My greed for needing to overachieve is like a disease that can't be pleased. That may someday lead to my demise, which is strangely okay with me. I should be scared, maybe disturbed. Instead, just the idea of flamboyantly flaunting itself in front of me brings me ease. I'm an addict that needs her fix. My drug of choice is first place, simply because it's smooth with a tangy yet lingering sweet taste. As my body, soul, and mind begin to reach a supernatural high, I instantly become mesmerized with the concept that so little people understand. I'm an addict that needs her fix, a junkie with an itch. My condition is not yet diagnosed. Competition was my marijuana, opening my eyes to a new opportunity I can't yet explain, but can wholeheartedly admit. I'm a junkie with an itch, mixing pride with my self-esteem, taking out the empathy. Please, don't treat me like I'm more of a monster than you'll ever be. Let's agree to disagree because my drug doesn't like the way you look at me, simply because I've told you too much already. I've confessed my drug in order to find relief, realizing that I will someday reach my peak where first place won't fix my fix or soothe my itch. Then I imagine I'll begin my withdrawals. Okay, yeah. Okay. On to the next poem. I wrote it because I was talking to this dude and I had told him I wrote poetry during the time. So then he told me to write a poem for him, but we had just started talking. So it's like, I don't know. So I just like brainstormed something and this is like what we concocted. So like, this poem's not for him. Like it's not dedicated to him, but it's a poem that like he requested that I write for him. But it's not for him, if that makes if that makes sense. Okay, let's dive straight into it. The Bible once told me, guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it comes the ways of the world. I did as told and built a wall in order to keep all mankind away. Then came along you, ensuring me you meant no harm. I called you friend, ensuring you of your position and helping me guard my love as I helped you guard yours, not knowing you would one day turn on me, wanting to know what lies beneath a mystery like me. I was at war, refusing to pick up the pieces you would someday leave me with. You were hard-headed, not paying any mind to the big go away sign outside my walls, building a camp, patiently waiting like a soldier for the day I'd surrender. Armed with an LR-300 loaded with nothing but compassion, I soon became fascinated with the idea of a bittersweet love. The possibility of you being close but not close enough to hear my irregular heartbeat. Still unsure if you wouldn't leave, though it seemed the more I pushed you away, the closer you got. Not understanding I was damaged, unwilling to be fixed. Leaning against my walls, wondering if you could finally be Adam and I be your Eve before the sin. Ugh. Okay. Y'all probably like, so what happened to Buddy? Buddy was like, me and Buddy didn't work out. Because like Buddy chased me and pursued me only to like not want a relationship later on. And like, that's what I be talking about. Like, I don't know what be wrong with y'all. Don't pursue me and then be like, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship. I didn't want you. You wanted me. Understand what? Okay. Anyways, so that's the poems for right now. We'll probably end up going through my phone because I didn't think. I do have the rest of the poems, but I thought I printed out more in this journal. Come to find out, I only got 2 of them in here. A lot of paper though. A lot of like empty paper, a lot of empty paper, but only 2 poetry papers. So I'm gonna go grab my phone and then be back, and then we'll like dive into the other poems. We'll probably do like one more. Okay, be back. Okay, so I'm looking through my phone and I have a lot of like unwritten ones, and I didn't realize how many unwritten ones I had. Oopsies. I don't know. Should I finish it? I don't know. But I know I have like a whole bunch in my laptop because I used to use Google Docs a lot for all my poems. So next week we'll go into like Google Docs, but we'll read one more from my phone and then like go on Google Docs to like type it off and finish it and all that good stuff. Okay. I am from the sweet aroma of Mama's soul being whisked together as she pours her all into this pot. I am from lay your head down, but don't you move, perfection's key to beauty. From the F-shaped country at the bottom to the winter wonderland as far north as you can go. I am from here's a paper, whisper sweet nothings till your heart's content. Dare not let any others I see. I don't know why I broke it down so choppy like that. I'm so sorry, y'all. I promise y'all I can read. Anyways, let me get back to the poem. Okay. From never becoming your own obstacle, just take it one step at a time. You're the driver, so dare not let your mind take control. Doing 160 and an 80, never stopping to breathe when that's all you really need. I am from a garden, only those tears watered like April showers. These eyes are shacks which harbor tools. From love doesn't live here no more. She runs off with today's catch of the week. Hopefully this time she'll return with something other than sorrows, bearing more than her delusions. I am from a place where pretty brought you nothing but trouble, but brains gave you hope for tomorrow. They're watching, so don't you speak. That's why I am who I say I am. Okay, I am. Okay. we gonna cut it short. Today's short? Not really short? I don't know. These videos aren't meant to be long, so I'll try to like dig up more poems because I know I have them somewhere, but like my poems, they're all over. Like for like y'all seen it, I have 2 journals and then some in my phone, and then like hopefully Google Docs has the rest. I'm pretty sure Google Docs has the rest. And then like I don't know, I'll probably start getting into writing poems again. So I'm gonna catch y'all when I catch y'all. Thank you for stopping by.